Previously, I tore apart this $10 Harbor Freight grinder. I also tore apart and tested more expensive Hercules and DeWalt branded grinders. Today, I'm going to put this grinder through the same test that I put the DeWalt and Hercules through. We will see if it can cut it. This cheap grinder is rated at 6 amps, and the more expensive grinders are rated at 7 amps. Not surprisingly, this one consistently pulled less amperage than the better grinders, about 3/4 to 2 amps. But boy, did it perform worse at the cutting. The better grinders had no trouble cutting through this. The $10 grinder bogged down a lot and came close to stalling more than once. I dissected the grinder to look at the insides and see how they were holding up. The bearings look good, the brushes have a decent bit of wear, but check this out. I think I found the weak link. The field winding is getting discolored because the insulation on the magnet wire is overheating and cooking. I think it's a solid guess that if you kept pushing the grinder, this would be the failure point. So now this grinder is going to donate its body to science. We will give it a proper send-off and see what it looks like when a tool like this is fully stalled. Now, I'm not joking here. This is a bad idea. Don't do this. I'll have plenty of safety gear on and I'll have the fire extinguishers ready. All right, fire in the hole. So what did we learn from all of this? Well, stalling it was just for laughs. No grinder would survive that unless it had a built-in thermal fuse or breaker. But we did learn from the cutting test that it's not really up to these kind of tasks, and we saw the easy-to-cook field winding is maybe the weakest link in the chain and the likely failure point. I'm still amazed they can even build these grinders and sell them for $10, but you do kind of get what you pay for. These are really only good for light-duty stuff. If you give it a real workout and you load it up like I did in this test, it's going to overheat the windings and live a shortened life. I get why people buy these. They're cheap, so you can have a bunch of them and you can set them up with different attachments and you don't have to worry about constantly changing the wheels on your grinder. These cost more, but I think that extra money is worth it when you consider they can handle much bigger jobs. I can say if you're doing light-duty stuff and you're willing to go easy on it, the $10 grinder might work for you. And this grinder did not die in vain. I'm going to salvage the bearings because it has decent bearings. I'm also going to keep the cord and maybe some other parts so they can live on in the future. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe so you can see my new videos when they come out.